I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. If anybody shows up and all. I'm just going to start getting all my ducks in a row. Hi! I'm so glad you made it. I'm just going to give it a couple of more minutes and see if anybody else joins us before I start going over updates and just little chit chat. Oh, I'm making a mess. And I'm going to shut this. Well, the door is closed. He got the TV awful loud in there. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is my favorite little moo that I wear in the afternoons when I get off work. You know, you can hide all the flaws up under this here colorful little moo. Ain't got to worry about no wrinkles, no flab, no nothing. You just throw it on, it's pretty, you just keep it rolling. Okay. Hi, Christina. I'm good. How are you? Aw, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. I really do. Okay, so we got a couple of people. What's up, girlfriends? So, I didn't make it to have a live on Monday because I was feeling a creepy crud from this here springtime going on. So I decided to do it today. I'm so glad you guys made it. And so today I have tons of haul, very little work that I've done, for real, for real. But I have gotten tons of stuff in for my spring hauls that'll probably be ceasing for the next couple of months because I got like summer vacation coming up and I need to pull back from the spending so I can go have a little tropical time this summer. So, first things first. Oh, so what is that? Bubble skincare? Is that right? That is so sweet. That is so sweet of you to say. Thank you so much. So first things first, we're going to go over our giveaway and our giveaway winners. So this this time, our giveaway is the Sweet Summer um, door banner by Riley Blake. Is this pattern, and it is all of the fabric that you need to make the front and binding of this kit. All these pieces come with it along with the pattern. All you had to do was comment on my last video because I forgot to do the giveaway on the live video. So, well, Bubble, every video right now I am doing a pass the stash basically. It's basically things that I have which I know are full. They're basically full kits or at least enough for you to do a project, some kind of project without putting too much extra with it. And so I know I'm not going to get to them. They're full, everything that you need. So I'm just passing it along as a thank you for the subscribers that I have on my channel. So this one was for the last video, but I will pull one for this video, and you will just comment after the video. It is important that you comment after the video because I don't see the comments from here. Well, you know what? Let me correct that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what we're going to give away, but I'm going to do a separate video where I open it, show all of the pieces to it, and then you can comment on that video, and then I will pull from those. Hey, Annette! Oh, Annette, please forgive me. Charge it to my head and not my heart. Girlfriend, I was pulling everything together to do this live that I wanted to show to you guys, and notice that I printed the packing slip and everything for your box, and it's still over there on the floor. I'm going to get it out in the mail tomorrow, and I'm so sorry, but it will get out to you tomorrow, so you should have it no later than a weekend because we're not that far apart. But if it takes any longer than a weekend, no later than next Monday, I hope. But I did pack it up. I got your box and everything sitting over here, and I just did not believe, I couldn't believe that I still had it and didn't put it in the mail. But it will get, I will put it on my porch as soon as I get through with this video so that it'll go out for you. But this is what whoop, that's backwards. Let me turn that around. This we're giving out this week, and I pulled a winner, and our winner is, her name is DW. Oh, so hold on. I'm supposed to be sending it to somebody. I'm gonna have to see who that is. DW Right Way is the winner from last week's video. DW Right Way. So send me an email to Alesha Byrd, which is ALESHALARAEBYRD @gmail.com, and I will put that in the comments on this video and on the next video so that you know what the email is. And girl, I'm supposed to be sending that to the Irish sale lady. You know what? That's what's on the box. I'm sorry. I have your box on the floor, and it's supposed to be coming, was supposed to be coming to you. And that is what I need to get into the mail. I apologize greatly. It will be in the mail tomorrow. Please charge it to my head and not my heart, because I promise you I wanted to get it to you. But Mrs. DW Right Way, send me an email and I will get this out to you. I promise you I won't keep it as long as I kept this last one. I will get it out to you. Show us I'm sitting here talking. Get it right out to you, and that is that. And let me show you, Lord, I don't left it over yonder, what we will be giving away this week. And where did I put it? So this week, there it is. We will be giving away a basic bundle. So I got these from a company called Bear Creek Quilting Company, and they have all these bundles that are cut in these 10.5-inch by width of fabric strips. And this is called the Marine Aqua and Teals. The Marine Aqua and Teals. And you will get all these fabrics. And I'm just going to open them up for you to see them. And I will do another separate video for you to comment on doing the same thing, but I wanted to show them really quick. I'll be a little slower in the next video so you can get a good idea of what they look like. And that one. That's the last one. There's 12 of them. Like I said, they're 10.5 by width of fabric. And you comment and you will get, I will pick from those comments and you will get this bundle in the mail. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. These are, like I said, these come from Bear Creek. They don't do this particular bundle subscription anymore, but they have like at least 4 other ones that they do. And I guess after we've done, now that we've done that, I have a finish. A completely fully finished. This is Kim Deal's, what is it called? It's a Kim Deal Simple Whatnot. It is called Early Bird. And I did it. Now let me tell y'all. Don't look too closely at whether or not this stuff match, because it probably don't, because these pieces are smaller. These little pieces of the devil. If you didn't know before today, understands that little pieces are the devil. But I did it. I finished her up. They're cute and too small for me to try. I have no patience for such small pieces. I understand. Truly, I understand. I really do. Like I said, little pieces are the devil. And then I quilted it, and this is the back. This kit comes with the backing and binding, so this is the binding it came with. And let me ask y'all, I'm fairly new at this quilting thing, but I can never seem to get my binding to match. So this is how I leave it. Most of the time, the wide part is on the front, but I kind of put this one on backwards. But most of the time, the wide part is on the front and the short part is on the back when I do mine. I don't really care about that stitching that goes with the binding down here, because I usually pick a color that's going to blend in with the quilt itself. But I'm not good at making that binding match. It be looking a hot mess when I try. And this way, I don't have to, try to make it match too much. And then it looks a little straighter like it's supposed to, but it's still a little crooked, but don't judge me. But it looks a little better than it would if I was trying to make it match perfectly. But this is my finish. I'm very proud of it. I think I'm going to put it on the table somewhere. Put it on the table. But that is it. And I do have a second one, which, depending on what this month's one look like, this might be in one of y'all giveaways at some point in time, because little pieces of the devil. I realize that now. But this is the next one. It's called Block Party. And it's a bit bigger than this. It's like 18 by 22, and this one is like 14 inches. But it's like 18 by 22. It comes with all of these beautiful colors. And let me just show you the kit really quick, and you can get a good idea of what they look like for real, for real. And then it comes with this for the backing. So depending on what my next month's look like, this might be in the basket for y'all to get as a giveaway. I'm not sure. It just depends on what I feel like when I start looking into it too deeply, because little pieces are the devil. I realize that. This last week, I didn't get a heaping whole lot finished, but I did get a few blocks done. I got one block from my Autumn Gatherings quilt, which is this little flower. Now, this one block that this flower goes to has 4 of these, and I only got one of them done thus far. And it looks like this. It needs a little pressing, bless his heart. But there's that one. I got 6 of these little strawberries for the Strawberry Garden quilt. I'm way behind on this. People are about to finish it because it ends next month. But I got these. I did 2 of these blocks for the Strawberry Garden quilt. Here. And I did some CAFE blocks. I thought I had them. Maybe I don't. But that's what you see behind you. The stripe, the foil patch, and the, what's that? Quarter log cabin, I think is what they call it. Those go inside a quilt called Inner Beauty. And there's 150,000 of them by the time I'm finished because they're only 6.5 inches, and the quilt is like 90 by 90. It's insanely a lot of them, but I'm gonna finish it because my husband's favorite color is purple, and this is going to be his quilt. That is actually all of the updates I have. I haven't done much other than that because I was ill. I didn't feel real good the last few days, and yeah, it didn't get done. It just didn't. But the best part is I have finished all my spring purchases. So starting today, y'all, I'm gonna stick to this. There will be no new whole purchases, but only thing I'll be getting is the things that I'm committed to month going forward. So I won't have any more until at least June. Fingers crossed that I can stick to that. But with that being said, let me show you what I got. Look at this. Do any of you participate in Joanna Figueroa's what does she call it? Little figs box. This was part of her something about the figs box. Little figs box or something of that nature. This kit was part of one of her little figs boxes, and I thought, hey Chloe, I'm so glad you made it. I thought this was the cutest little thing. Look at those little bees. It's adorable. It's a runner called Bees and Blossoms. Thank you, Chloe. Chloe says it's very cute. It measures 23 by 66. It is 10 7-inch finished blocks with the little buds and the bees. How cute. And it came with everything for a binding, background, front of the table runner, in the binding, and it came in these lovely colors. While I was shopping for this, she had this bundle of matching colors. It's so pretty. This being one of my favorites right here. And all these peaches, and it's lovely. She always has bundles. She does a Fig Tree and Friends bundle subscription, but throughout the year she puts together all these different motor lines along with the type of colors that she uses for Fig Tree, and she puts together these bundles of fabrics that go together that are mixed with hers. Oh, thank you. So sweet. But yeah, well, I couldn't resist. Let's see. I have been saying my cutoffs and they're making 1.5 squares. Hope my patience will let me get better. Oh, I don't think I've ever made anything with pieces this small. This was the first time I ever tried that, and it definitely tested my patience. The only good thing about it was it finished, and that's probably because me and my friend Burnett here just recently got our understanding about our 1/4 inch seam. I mean, like we just recently, as a couple of days ago, got it right. So all of my blocks were small, like they're supposed to be 5 inches, and they ended up being like 4 like an eighth smaller, like 4 and what is that, 7/8 or something. So I ended up having, when I did get the seams right, I ended up having to square them all down to 4 in that 7/8, taking 1/8 of an inch off of all of them. So that made it easier for me to get it to look fairly even in this quilt because I had to cut them down to match anyway. But I don't think, I know I like them because it should, when you sign up for it, you get to see all the quilts ahead of time. So there's at least 5 that I think are absolutely adorable. But I don't know if my patient's going to allow me to make them either. So I'm just going to pass them on to y'all who, y'all may not have come in contact with the devil yet. Y'all should at least have an experience with it before you say you won't do it. Well, honey, let me tell you, I don't know. I really don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try though. Before I give up, I'm absolutely gonna try. But next purchase I got was this. So I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Latimer Lane quilts. Latimer Lane quilts. She does a lot. She has a quilt shop, but she also does long arm quilting. She does a lot of long arm quilting. And every now and then she'll make a quilt, and then she'll make a kit for what she made, and and you buy the kit, and then you get I think you get a discount on the quilting. I'm not sure, but I bought this kit. Now it would have been smart of me to have pulled up the. I agree. I agree, Becky. I'm with you 100%. Becky said, I don't need any more contact with the devil. I'm with you, girl. I'm with you, girlfriend. I didn't even know that's who I was dating when I started that quilt. Did you? Girl, if I had known, I would have put him down too. Oh my gosh. But this is this scrappy quilt. If I had good sense, I would have pulled the quilt pattern up before I showed this to y'all, so I could tell you what it was, because I don't know the name of it. But she doesn't have a website that I know of. She sells off of her Instagram, which is Latimer Lane Quilts, and she will put the quilt up in the finished form, and then tell you how much the price was. And this one was $99, but it's like a scrappy quilt. I do too, Chloe. Chloe says I love those fabrics. I do too. I love it. It's it's not a heart quilt. It's more like a 16 patch or something like that in blocks, and then it has the sashing in between. But it's a red and white theme for it. It would be really pretty if you would do a blue and white one. The blue and white one would be really really pretty. But she'll put it. And I also ordered Rosemary's Cottage, which is hey. Make sure you go back, Janice, and check out the beginning of the video, because you have a surprise in there, hon. Make sure you go back and watch it. I do too, Becky. Don't you just love them? They are like awesome. I love these fabrics. I love them. But she'll show you the finished one. I got, yes, Rosemary's Cottage, the one by what is her name? Camille Ross Kelly, that looks like a house in the middle with little blocks going around it. I ordered that from her too, because she cut it and she had that on her site, and I'm just waiting on that one to be delivered. But this is everything for the background and binding. But like I said, it's like a 16 patch with cornerstones and stashing that go around I think it's 16, like the 16 patch, or however many little squares is in it. But yeah, you just have to buy the pattern separate. So there's that one. Oh Lord, I'm about to knock stuff down. Move that over here before we have a catastrophe going. And guess what, y'all? I actually waited to open something with you guys. I'm like a kid in the candy store. As soon as I get it, I have to open it. That is just usually not me. But I waited. It ain't even open. So now I can't find no scissors. Ain't that something? Look at him. The devil just won't get out my room, will he? He just won't do it. Let's see. Okay. So, this one I'm going to use my phone real quick, y'all, and pull up the pattern, because I'm in love with this. I've been looking at this for the longest period of time. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I already got it up on here somewhere. Yeah, that was easier said than done, ain't it? Let me look it up. It is, what's the name of this fabric? Botany. Quilt kit. Okay. It is this. Okay. So, right now I need you to get bigger so I can show people. So I wanted this kit. So I wanted to make this quilt right here, right? It's not really expensive. I could have brought the quilt kit, but it takes a 10-inch squares, right? I thought I could make a kit, a pillow, a quilt, a pillow, and everything when I found this. I could have paid $50 for the 10-inch squares, and I got this fat quarter bundle for Fabric Shack for $80. Now I can make 2 or 3 quilts that only need 30 10-inch squares with this. This is the prettiest fabric. It is by Allie. What's her name? Allie K. Allie. What's her name now? I think her name is Allie K. She usually makes black and white lines without all the color. But this one has color. She made a couple of them that were just line drawings. Like, I bet you can't even see this. Can you see that? Yes, great deal. Can you see the lines in this? I think you can. So she really used to make black and white. She's made let me see if there's one in here that looks like that. Yeah. So like this. It'll be like white with a black design or black with a white design in it. And every now and then she'll throw in like a gold or color. But this particular one is the first one I've ever seen her make with these lovely, yummy colors. And this one I'm going to open for y'all because I'm in love. Look at that. Becky, it came from the Fabric Shack, me and Chloe's favorite place. Thank you, Chloe. It's called the Fabric Shack. They do hand cutting of the majority of their bundles. They order the fabric and they cut them themselves, and you get at least a 10 or 20% discount on them cutting them. Most of the time, you can get a fat quarter bundle for less than $100 on Moda Fabric. That's like an awesome deal. I want to show you this other one. Look at that flower. Look how pretty this is. And it just looks so, look at this one, y'all. Look at that. Look at that green. It's an online quilt shop only. Thanks, Chloe, for filling that in. They don't have store hours. They only sell online. But they have great prices and they have great customer service and quick shipping. Because I ordered this after me and Chloe talked. Me and Chloe sewed together on Fridays. On Friday, we're supposed to try to get together again this Friday if it works out for both of our schedules. But I think we should do that one day of the week. Just get together. We did it on Discord and we're able to see each other and chat and talk. And I think we should all find a day at least once a month and sew together. I think that's a really good idea. Look at that green, yo guys. Look at it. What? You can't tell me that ain't pretty. Look at this one. And then look at the contrast in the way that they look. Same print. Look how different they look though. It's the same exact thing. Now she does tend to use black a lot. So if you're not a black person, you know, you may want to pick around her lines. I don't mind because I'm the kind of person who wants more of a dark background. I love it. Me too. I want more of a dark background than a light background. I'm not a big white behind my fabric white girl. Ooh, that sounds so terrible. Please charge it to my head. And I'm hard. I don't like white backgrounds in my quilts so much. I could take a cream. I could take a beige or a cream. I would much rather it be a gray or a light blue or something other than just plain white. I like it too. Then she goes into the tans, girl. It's just pulling all the colors in there. Look, just soft enough to where it doesn't get all dark brown, which, you know, I like my men chocolate now. Don't get me wrong. I like me some chocolate and some brown, but not necessarily in my quilt. Just enough that it just doesn't get too dark for you. And then you move on into this lovely little pink. What is this? Like a mauvey, like mauve color? I think that's kind of what it is. These line drawings are, they just steal my heart every time I see her have one. And then you mix it with the beige. Yeah, I think it's mauve too, Chloe. It's just lovely, but I'm going to make that quilt. And what I want from y'all today in reference to this quilt is to help me pick a background color, because this is the only thing I'm buying. I'm pulling the background out of something that I have in here. So I'm gonna grab two. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna grab me two options, and then I'm gonna let y'all vote on which one you like. 1 second. Well, maybe more than two, because I probably got about 15 of them in here. There's you. Hold on 1 second. Oh, wait. Where'd you go? That's the green. Nope. Well, yeah, we're gonna move. We're gonna grab two. Oh, wait, three. Three it's gonna be. Oh, come out of here, thing. And don't pull everything outside with you. Come out. Oh, Look at that. Everything fell. Okay, so first one is this, which doesn't look, it looks kind of whitish from here. Let me try to get you a little closer. Let's see. But what it is a aluminum gray. So think of, what do they call it? Dove gray. Kind of like a dove gray color. So I was thinking this background, which would be just enough color to not be, real light. Just gonna grab a few. And I think everything would kind of pop with it. I was worried about the beigey colors, if I was gonna use them with that. What do you think? You like the light gray? And of course, I don't have to worry about whether or not I got enough, because I have a whole bolt of it. Speaking of which, these bolts are still on sale if anybody needs them at Keepsake Quilting. They're like $64. But there's that. Okay, you like the light gray? So my other option, let me get this on the right side because you can't see it on this side. Let me unfold it and put it on the right side, because I folded it with the wrong side out, just in case we had an accident going on. And let me turn it on the right side some kind of way. Let's just do it this way. Open it up. So I have this, which may be a little bit too much. But when you do like, what do you think? Let me get the black one too. You got to get the dark in there. Might go the other way. Oh, wait, and the green. Stick with the light gray, because maybe, yeah, it was an option to not be just so plain in the background, but I kind of think this may be a little bit too busy too. And lastly, we have like a chambray blue. And of course, chambray blue kind of goes with everything. But, like, that's not popping to me either. See, that's not popping with me either. But, like, that pink and blue looks really good together. The one thing I don't have is like a black. I don't have that, and I'm not really digging this gray either. This blue rather. So I think you guys are right. I think I should stick to the light gray. It is a neutral. I think I should stick to the light gray. Yeah, I think if the I would have liked the. I'm with you, Chloe. You're welcome. You're welcome, Miss Janice. Yeah. Oh, you prefer the second one or medium gray? That's interesting. Like I think this is like one of the prettiest fabrics I could. I just love it. I just think it's flowy. It just looks like you're outside in a garden and things are just flittering by. But I think it may be a little bit too much for this. Like I think it looks good with the color, but I don't think it's gonna look good with all this stuff in it. They're a little bit too big. I think if they were smaller. Oh, Melanie. Thank you. It is my quote, but I just kind of I second guess myself a lot, like a lot. Like I said, the pink color looks really good with it, but I think this is a little bit too big. So I think I'm gonna go with the gray. Every time I say I'm gonna do something, I look over here at this bolt and think, oh, I could do that, and I skip it and go and do something else. So I think I'm really gonna go with the gray too. But I do. I second and third guess myself when I'm doing stuff. So I thank you guys for your input. But what I do with the phone, child, if I didn't have my head on my shoulders, I wouldn't. But yeah, that's this one. I love it though. But I think what I'm gonna do, it was so bright with that. I think what I'm gonna do is try to add more green in it than you get in this picture, and green and pink, and less of the black. Thank you, Melanie. It is cute. I just love it. I just love it. And as I said, I don't know if you were here in the beginning, but I was gonna buy it in a kit, but I found the fat quarter bundle to be more economical because I could do more with it and use some background I already have to make it. Now, what I said I wasn't going to buy anything, and I will say that what I may end up having to do is get that dark green. Is get that dark. Oh, I hate you missed it, Melanie. When we're done, just go back and pick it up, girlfriend. It'll be there. Is get the dark green because I don't want these. Since I don't have light in the background, I don't want that light chain. So I really want that green, this, either this one or this one to be my chain. So if I can't find something in here that's these colors, like a solid or a low volume background, or maybe just this, buy this one and have these little pieces in the chain. But that will be the only thing that I buy is whatever I put in the chain. Yeah. That'll be the only thing I purchase other than the fat quarter bundle. Everything else is gonna come out of my stash. Well, I'll fold you up in a minute when we get through talking. Put that over there. Grab that. But oh, I was so excited that that came and I held it just for y'all. Look how special y'all are to me. I held it just for you. So what y'all tell me? What y'all been up to? What are you sewing? What's going on with you? What have you done that was fun? I survived a tornado on Saturday. That wasn't fun, but it was exciting, I tell you. I did. We had a tornado come within 2 miles of my house. 2 miles of my house. I was stuck in the bathroom for way longer than I ever wanted to be in the bathroom in my life. So, yes, Chloe, 2 miles. I live 2 miles from the exit. So you get off the interstate 2 miles from my house. And Wednesday, Saturday storms. Yes, yes. Saturday storms came right over that exit. Took the roof off our local Walmart and destroyed our RV. Well, they call it an RV park, but it's not. It's an RV dealership that we have right off of the exit. Came across the gas stations and all that stuff down there. Now, like I said, you get off the exit, and within 3.5, 4 minutes, you're at my house. It is literally a 3.5, 4 minute drive. My sewing room. Let's see. Becky says I'm cleaning out my sewing room. My shelf was about to collapse. It's the only reason you're cleaning it out. Man, yeah, it probably would have failed if it was me too. Too much excitement. Yes. Yes. Like I said, I spent more time in the bathroom than I care to ever be in there again as long as I live. I don't think I never sat on the toilet for that long. So a little while ago, I showed you this bundle that I got. I don't even remember when. Well, yes, I do. I got it because I joined Bear Creek Quilting's, what is this? Bella Solids Club, and I got these solids. But I knew this was coming, but it was to match this. So Bear Creek picks a motor line every month, and they what you call it? Curate the solids to go with the bundle. I knew this was the choice, so I purchased the bundle, but the bundle came before the solids. So it is called Wildflowers. I think it is. It's called something in Wildflowers. But it's all these pretty springy flowers, which, you know, that was the time I told y'all that it's way too much going on in all these different flowers. I don't know what you would do with some of this stuff. I don't know. I really don't. They really pretty. I love flowers, but it's way too many in here. It's like a full garden, and I don't know what to do with it. Just give me one sprig at a time, and I might be able to work it out. But this is a lot. And I don't know what to do with all these flowers. But after I got the bundle, I thought, well, look, I can make it work because I can use part of this and part of this, and I wouldn't feel like, you know, you're smothering me in flower petals. But you know what? This would be right up my mama's alley. My mama will wear the flowers, the jungle, and the animal prints all in the same shirt. I mean, it's like roses and lilacs over here and ferns going across this side and, you know, and lions, tigers, and bears over here. Whoo, honey, I can't handle it. But this will be right up my mama's alley. All of this. She like all of it, girl. Oh, Lord. And she'll ask you quickly, girl, ain't this pretty? How I look? And I'll be like, oh, girl. That's all I say. That's a shame. It's a shame, but honey, my mama like all of them. They're the ferns, the lions, the tigers, and the bears. It don't matter. All together. But this is the bundle that goes with. Let me take it out this plastic so it don't look like I ain't trying to show y'all. For real. For real, for real. But they send these to match these. Now this month's bundle, which I do have somewhere. Here it is. I don't have, this is last month's bundle for February, right? I got that. I have yet to pull the plug. I made the Motor Charm Club, I think it's called that. I'm laughing about your mom. Girl, she's something else. She plenty trendy, honey, but she be killing me. She be killing me. So this month's bundle is based off of Sweet Fire Road's new line. Good Lord, what is it called? Anyway, it's so pretty. I think it's the love. It's called. Oh Lord, I don't even remember. If somebody knows, please put it up because my mind ain't as good as it used to be. It's really pretty. It's these colors. All these colors. So they picked that line to match. And I have yet to pull the plug on that. because it just don't, I can't find it cheap enough. They didn't have it as a full fat quarter bundle at the fabric check like I thought it was going to be. They didn't cut it. They bought it, but they didn't cut it into a fat quarter bundle, and I think that's because it has more than like 25. They usually don't cut it if it has more than like 25, unless it's just like a um a designer that everybody just loves. But it's these colors which are so pretty. So I haven't pulled a plug on that one, but I thought I like these colors. I'll find something else to use these in. I'll find something to use these in. And I thought about taking the rest of this when I'm done and making this quilt in a less Eastery fashion. So taking the rest of this and making Sea Glass Summer. That is it, Chloe. That is exactly the one. It is called Sea Glass Summer. It matches these colors. The line matches these colors. I love all things Sweet Fire Road. I always love them. I don't always buy them, but I always love their fabric. But I thought about taking these lovely pieces and, well, the smaller pieces of it anyway, and making a version of this quilt. Maybe as a runner as opposed to the whole thing, and not making it an Eastery looking thing runner, but just something that I could like throw out and have pretty on a table. The bunnies are cute. They're super cute. I got this from Bev McCullough when I bought that book that time. I had to have something to make the shipping worth paying for, so I ended up getting this. And I think this is the last one. Is this the last thing I got? All right. No, I got one more thing after this. Chloe, is this what you got? Me and Chloe both subscribe to this fabric club. So this one is through Bear Creek as well, and it's $30, and you get all 5 yards plus the pattern for $29.99. I love it. It's different than what you got. I'm shocked. Well, I actually feel better about that. Really, Becky? You don't do seasonal? Unless it's Christmas? I don't think, now, my grandkids are so small, I will probably do an Easter. I will probably do a couple of Easters. Christmas and Easter is a definite for me. Now I do want a couple of patriotic things, but I'm not big on I really don't have to have the red, white, and blue patriotic stuff, but I do want to have at least one or two. And I definitely don't have to have like Halloween or the like or anything like that. I definitely don't have to have it. I can do without that. So this pattern is called Twister. And it can be done in these ways. This way. Or these colors. I think this is all done the same way. The colors just make it look different. I love how I've seen several cute Halloween quilts, Chloe, that I like, but I don't necessarily have to have them. I don't necessarily have to have a Halloween quilt, but I have seen several of them that I think are cute. But it's this pattern, and then it's these 5 yards. I'm going to open it. Hopefully I can get you to see it all. So I did a whole quilt with this fabric. It's called Feed My Soul by, what's her name? Sandra Gervais? Yeah, by Sandy Gervais. It's called Feed My Soul. I was getting ready to call her Brenda Gervais, but that's her sister who does cross stitch. So these two are from Feed My Soul here. Whoa, wait now. Hold on. Don't jump off the table. Hold on now. This one is, I think this one is Benetix. Oh. This one is, no, it's Riley Blake. Gone Glamping. That's the name of this one. It's by Riley Blake. Oh, you did get the Feed My Soul, the green one. I did a whole quilt with Feed My Soul. And then this one, I don't know what this is. Oh, wait, this is one of those Hush Hushes. Yes, I do. It is Hush Hush 3. What's it called? Starlight. Now that's adorable. See those little moons and stars? That would make the cutest little girl quilt. And the last one is this blue, which I love. I think it's really pretty. It's a Benetix. It's called Pick Me a Rose Garden or something Me a Rose Garden. It's by Pat Sloan. Now I like that. I think that is so pretty. And it is metallic. I think that is so pretty. I'm not sure I would have put these 5. This is the second month. Well, this is the third. March is the third month. It started in, no, February was the first month, so this is the second month. I don't think I would have put these together now. I could have done this, these two. Well, all right now. Come on, work with me. And this one, right? Wait, where you at? I could have did these 3 together, but I wouldn't have did this. I would not have done that, and I definitely wouldn't have done this. I'm still trying to figure out what this is right here. What's this yellow? What? Where? Somebody help me if I'm wrong. Where? Where does yellow come from? I would have been like, what? And I thought I wasn't seeing something, but ain't no yellow in here. Just the whole print that you see down here at the bottom. It just repeats. And I'm going, what? What am I supposed to do with that? Now, mind you, now, it doesn't really matter because 5 yards of fabric for $30 is like the bomb deal. I didn't care how ugly the pattern was or really what the fabric looked like because I could figure out something with it. And I could just make it sound real. I think I received the yellow. It went to Bird Song by Pat Sloan. Oh, I'm just like, I really didn't care what it looked like. Hey, Tammy! I'm so glad you made it. I really didn't care. Like I said, what the fabric looked like, and as much as I may not even like it, I promise you, I can find something to do with this yellow. But even if I thought it was butt ugly, I will make it look like the cutest thing in the world and just pass it on to somebody else for free. You don't even have to buy it, just take it, you know. But I didn't really care because it was like 5 yards of fabric for $30. I could just stick it in my stash and not ever use the pattern. It's just a really good deal. Now they sense the color matching is kind of throwing me off a little bit, but I mean, you know. Thank you. Thank you. This one, Tammy, this one is a Pat Sloan fabric. This is a hush hush story. These two are from Feed My Soul by Sandy Gervais. And this one for me says gone. Let me look again. Because Chloe said hers came from Pat Sloan, but mine says, no, mine says Gone Glamping by Lori Whitlock. Now, the quilts are not necessarily have to be 5 yards because they come with a true stick it in your stash. It will come great. Yeah, I think so too. I think this is a good one to go with something else. But the patterns are your basic 3 yard quilt. So I could always make a 3 yard quilt with it and not use all five. But I was just kind of thrown aback with the yellow. I was like, what? Now last month my focus fabric was sunflowers. Now that's why I should have got the yellow. But take out the green and use all the other ones. That might work. Let me see what you said, Tammy. She said, I just moved stash around and I'll be cutting scraps in a little bit. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't cut scraps. Yeah, I have bags of stuff that I done made crafts out of. I need to add that to my past the stash. I need to add that to my past the stash, and y'all can have because all my pieces are huge. I don't reuse fabric. I don't go back and cut it up. Girl, you are welcome to them because I really don't. I really don't use them. I should. I know I should. I know I should do better, but it's not gonna happen. I'm not. That's wishful thinking. It's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. That's like rereading a book or watching the movie over again. I don't do that either. But seriously, before I even pick up this last piece, seriously though, guys, we really should get together and do a sew together on the way me and Chloe did on that Friday. We had a really good time. We talked a lot. We had a good time sewing together, didn't we, Chloe? Yes, I would have to. My cool guild loves to see me coming because that's what I do with them. I put them in big Ziploc bags and I just go say, hey, who taking the scraps today? Yes, it was fun. Me and Chloe had a really good time sewing together. So let me pull my last thing and show y'all because I have fallen in love with this line of fabrics and this is the only piece I have. So you would already make the 3 yard quilt. Use the yellow for the binding. Oh, I didn't know you had retreats, Tammy. As much as I listen to you, I don't know why I didn't pick up on that. As much as I come watch you, I don't know why I didn't pick up on that. Oh, Janice, you can have the scraps too, girlfriend, if you want some. I told you I got bags and bags of them. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. Bags and bags. The next one is at the end of April. It's all weekend. Cool, Tammy. Count me in. Make sure you announce it in one of your lives so I can get the dates and stuff right. But let me show y'all the one thing that I will be doing with my scraps. So I got these from I think you said her name, Leela Gardunia. She sends them to you if you sign up for her newsletter. It's a link in there to get them for free, and it is 50. She said I start advertising and open up registration on the 1st. Yeah, we were on the voice. Yes, we were on the voice channel on Sean's Discord channel, and we sewed together. It was awful fun. She sends you these 6-inch blocks, 6.5 inch blocks, and it is 52 different scrappy blocks in paper piecing. It's free. You just sign up for her newsletter. And it's free. I'm also going to buy one of her pads too, because she put them in pads as well. And she sends them to you for free. So what I have started doing is when I finish a quilt, I will take the scraps and I'll make a block out of it. I make a block out of each one of my quilts, maybe two if you have like 10 lines of 10 fabrics that you're using in a quilt. Because I don't, number one, let me just go and say this so everybody understand when I say I'm making quilts, I don't do nothing scrappy because my dyslexia just can't let me do that. I just can't do it. I really ain't dyslexic, but my brain gets dyslexic when I start looking at scrappy stuff. It makes my mind bad. So I take all my fabric, which coordinates. It's there it is. Layla Gardenia at the bottom down there. If you go to her website, and that's what I was thinking, Tammy. Tammy says that's a great way to use some leftovers and make a scrappy quilt. Hello. Let me say that name right so I don't get that wrong. Zaza. Hi, Zaza. So, it's a great way to make it a sampler. I think it is a great idea. And so I make a block. They're only 6.5, so you know you're going to have a million of them to get a decent sized quilt. But if I if I make this quilt we were talking about here with these fabrics right here. So if I make that quilt and have scraps left, there's like 27 fabrics in that. I only need 6, so I can make 3 or 4 blocks. And then I love the description. It makes your mind. It does. It makes my mind angry. I just can't do it. I cannot do it. I cannot do it. It makes my mind all kinds of like dyslexic to try to think about scrappy stuff. I just can't. I can't wrap my head around it. I can't make myself sew it. I just can't do it. I don't understand what the problem is, but I just can't do it. And I probably should do the same. Like, be scrappy about the color red, and be scrappy about the red. Or if my colors are red, white, and blue, be scrappy about the red, white, and blue. But just taking any and everything. I told y'all how I feel about my mama and them lions, tigers, and bears, and ferns, and jungles, and roses, and tulips all together in the same shirt. Like, I just can't make sense out of it. I can't make sense out of it. So I can't make myself do that. I'm with you, Janice. They give me anxiety too, girl. They give it to me as well. So that's what I'm going to do with this. I think I've made about, I don't even know what I did with them. I think I made about 5. And those are just days when I felt like I didn't have enough to do. I'm just bored with what I'm working on. So I will come in here and then I'll pull those scrap bags. You can always send some my way. Tammy is marketing for them scraps, y'all. Y'all put them in them grocery bags and save them. Like you do coupons so you can send them over there to Tammy. Tammy is marketing for them scraps. I ain't mad at you, girl. I can only do, hold on, I lost that. Where'd you go? Come back. I can only do controlled scrappy with a single collection. Even that's a struggle. I feel like my brain, I'm with you, Zaza. I can't either. But I'll pull out the bag. But then I got to coordinate it. I got to go in there and I got to take everything that come from the same line, all those. And then I got to put them together. Everything from the same line, or everything with the same color. It's not going to actually be scrappy. It's going to definitely be controlled, but that's what I do. When I get bored with what I'm working on and I can't figure out what else I want to do, I pull this out and I start doing that. But the last purchase I have before I let you guys go, get your showers, get your children all together, because I know they're screaming and hollering at y'all, because that's what mine used to do. That's what they used to do, make my nerves bad like that. Tell me the name again. It shows back. Oh, it's called Layla Gardenia. It's Layla, Leila. And instead of Gardenia, it's a U. Gardunia. Layla Gardenia. Really, Janice? You sold scraps on Etsy and people bought them? There it is. Thank you, Tammy. Leela Gardunia. She actually has them in a pad like Fat Quarter Shop. You can buy them in a what is this? A foundation paper pad now, and she has those squares to make half like Scrappy has square triangles. She has right angle no, not right angle, is it equilateral triangle angles, and yeah, she has three. She has Scrappy rectangles, Scrappy equilateral triangles, and Scrappy half square triangles. She has three separate foundation paper pads, which I plan on buying the other ones. I got that one when I signed up for her newsletter, but I do plan on buying the rest of them so I can support her since I love those so much. So I do plan on buying those. Now this is my last purchase that I got. I got it from Quilting Today, and I think I spent $54. It makes that quilt, which I didn't get in the beginning because I think I may have told you guys once before that I thought it was a panel in the middle, and I don't like the panel. I don't like panels. Don't ask me why. I just don't. It's just weird. And I don't like panels. But when I actually figured out that it was a kit and it was all pieced, I was like, darn it, I'm gonna look for it. And they had it. Yes, it is. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I love these Jane Austen prints that they have. I'm in love with the new one that Lori Holt made the pattern for. Now you know I'm not doing that because me and Lori Holt don't get along all the time. But I'm in love with the pattern. Yes, the border is that too. So everything is pieced. All of it is pieced. I thought this was a panel. Yes. I thought this was a panel, so I never bought it when it was $100 and something because I was like, why would I give you all that for just this, and half the quilt is this panel. Half the quilt is this panel. So I thought, why would I give you all that money for one huge piece for that? I just couldn't do it. And then I figured out that it was pieced. It does look kind of hard. It does look kind of hard, but I mean, let me look through here. Let me say, before I say that, let me look. So the flower is not anything that we haven't done, just, some snowball corners and putting that together. No. That's not anything that we haven't done. Let me look at the rest of it. I don't want to tell nobody no lies. Yeah, so I can see what's going to be the hard part for me is making these lines be straight when I put them together. Yeah, my gates is probably going to be a little light. As you go, we're going to work on that. But it ain't probably going to be great in the beginning. It's probably going to have to come apart and be put back together and come apart and be put back together a few times before it gets right. But it doesn't look like it's going to be that hard. I think it's strip piecing when you get to those corners. Quilting is a journey. You get time. I know. Yeah, and so the rest of it looks like strip piecing. This is cut in strip piecing. So it's not that hard. I think I can do it. It'll probably take me a while. As y'all know, I chip away and chip away and chip away and chip away. That's what I do. But I'm gonna hold these up so you guys can see what they look like. This was my first time ever getting these Jane Austen fabrics, and I'll be 100% honest with y'all now. Anybody that's been watching me know I think Lori Holt is one of the best designers on the planet, but I don't like her fabric at all. Under no circumstances, I don't like it at all. And I was really hoping this wouldn't be like that, and I just don't think they're not. They're different. They remind me of those dresses that my grandmama and them used to wear. They would have, them little shift like dresses that you just throw on, and they would be all the little flowers like this, kind of like feed sacks, but not as fancy to me as feed sacks. But they are lovely. This is pretty. It looked like that curtain that was in my auntie house. It really did look like a curtain. And designers, I'm not fond. Yeah, I do not. I do not like her. I think she does the. Well, I'm trying to make the words come back. Okay, there they go. I think she, I think she makes the prettiest fabric. I think she makes it. Yes, they do look like muumuu dresses. They really do look like muumuu dress, like my grandma used to wear. Absolutely, they do. I think Laura Holt is one of the great. I think she is a just fabulous designer. Whatever comes in her head, she gonna figure out a way. Now I don't like that, but whatever comes in her head, she gonna figure out a way to get it on that pattern and make sure that you can make it. She is gonna make sure that it is simple enough for you to make, and she is gonna make sure if it comes out her head onto that pattern and make sure that you can make it. I think she is a fabulous designer. But that fabric be killing me. It be killing me. And these look like little airplanes, don't they? Don't they look like little airplanes? I'm pretty sure that's not what they're supposed to be, but they definitely look like that. That's right, button down the front house dress. That's absolutely what they look like. They don't, but don't they though? They look like little airplanes. Like for real. I like it. I don't know why I like these fabrics, but I do. I really, really do. And then this is like what the biggest piece, so like what your little bit of background is going to be is in these polka dots. And you guys, that is what I have for y'all this week. These are my updates. I got very little done, like I told you, but I do have plans. Oh, and y'all who missed it, y'all didn't get to see my dance with the devil. Wait, let me show you. Let me show it to you. Let me show you. Everybody that was here at the beginning. You see this right here? This is it. She's like, those fabrics will be perfect together to make that quilt. Yeah. This is it. Thank you, Melanie. This is how I figured out that little pieces are the devil. Right here. I'm proud of it. I'm super duper proud of it. Here's the back. And don't count how many places is between. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I told them that the future ones, I'm telling them, I'm getting 8 of these and I ain't gonna be able to do it. So they're gonna go in some future past the stashes. Some future past the stashes. That's what they're gonna go in. But that is what I got for y'all. I do have some things already cut so that I can get my motion back, because I usually have this full of things to show you guys, but I got a little lazy. Yeah, they's the devil, Janice. They is. They really are. They tested my patience. Really, really, really tested my patience. Gave me pause to thinking that I wanted to move further with this commitment that I have committed to 8 of these little things, which they don't cost a lot to get them from the little shop. Let me plug my shop right now. Everybody get a pen and some paper, because I need somebody else to keep them in business besides me. I need y'all to go to www, like my mama say when she called me and she be like, she want me to go look up something on the internet. She said, Alesha, I need you to go to the www dot, over there at the channel 6, the www dot. That's how my mama do. So I need y'all to go to my favorite quilt shop. It is called thequiltspot.com. It is in New Jersey. Those are my quilt besties. You know, they are my the quilt spot. www.thequiltspot.com. The Quilt Spot. They have any and every block of the month, if that's what you're into, that you would want to start. You can, a lot of them you can start at any time. They have the future ones projected out for you to start. It only costs $5 deposit to start them. You don't have to pay your first month up front. And they have great quilt kits. They have it's the same if you're going to you know how a lot of quilt shops have pre-purchase and you purchase ahead of time. They have a $5 deposit for anything in your future purchases that you want to get. You just pay a $5 deposit. It holds it. You pay for it when it comes. They are lovely people. They have great customer service. And they are what I call a modern traditional, like moditional. So you have like a modern colors to traditional patterns. So they will recolor an entire kit to be a modern color, or an entire block of the month to be like a modern color, where in most places it would be more of a traditional coloring. All of that good stuff. They are great people, and I just love them to death. I think I owe them my life with everything I done bought from. But, you know, I done invested in them like I did in my child's college tuition. But I love them. I wouldn't plug them if I didn't think they were a great place to shop. So I think you should really just check them out. They have really nice things. But with that being said, we've been on here for a long time, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not sure if I got one, but I don't want to leave you out. I'm not a man hater. I love all y'all. I love everybody. So I just wanted to say that with that being said, I think I'm going to call it an evening for you guys. Don't forget that I'm going to add a video opening and showing in better detail our next Past the Stash, which was, let me grab it real quick and I'll show you again. Our next Past the Stash is this bundle of Kimberbell Basics in aqua. I'm going to open them up in another video so that you can comment on that in my next live, which y'all tell me when y'all want that to be. Do you want that to be on a Monday, or do you want that to be on a Wednesday? Don't all speak up at the same time. I'll wait. Wednesday. Wednesday. Tammy voted for Wednesday. Anybody else for Wednesday? Wednesday it is. Next week on Wednesday, I'll be here about 7:30 Central Standard Time, if that works for everybody. Feel free to take your shower and come on in and y'all a moo-moo like mine. Don't let me be the only person sitting around here in the moo-moo. Y'all ain't got good sense. But I will call it a night for y'all. I love y'all. Thank you so much for showing up. And I'll see you next week. Be looking out for that video so you can comment. Bye.